The New York Police Department reporting that more than 5,300 of its officers were injured on the job last year during encounters with suspects. Now a Texas congresswoman posting this ad in the New York Post, urging NYPD officers to move to her state to escape what she calls pro-criminal politicians who are anti-law and order. Florida has also been recruiting the NYPD. Let's talk with lawmaker behind it, the ad, Republican Congresswoman Beth Van Duyne, whose district is in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Ms. Van Duyne, you knew that this was going to get a lot of attention when you posted that ad. I have to ask you, though, what a recruitment effort actually looks like, and do you think it will actually work?
Yeah, look, people in New York are already seeing the results of these liberal policies that have tried to defund the police, who've disrespected the police, have even, attacked citizens for protecting themselves. This is what's happening in New York City right now, and the police are bearing the brunt of it. They're getting beaten in broad daylight, and then their attackers are being let go the very next day. And, they're being thrown under their bus. They're being charged with crimes for simply doing their job. And my message to them is you have a great deal of respect around the country, specifically in Texas, where we actually appreciate the job that you do every day. When you cowboy up, you do the job to be able to protect innocent lives. And we want to have you in Texas. You don't have to stay in that cesspool of New York when you see what's happening every single day on TV. Come to Texas where we'll respect you, where we want you, and where we have plenty of job openings.
Ms. Van Duyne, we're actually playing some of that video that you were talking about where we believe that a group of migrants actually jumped a few police officers in Times Square. Has there been any reaction to your ads so far? And have you spoken to any frustrated NYPD officers?
So the ad just came out yesterday, and I've spoken with our chiefs of police in the area, and they are thrilled that we are recruiting for them because, again, we've got openings in our police departments across the state because we're one of the fastest growing states because of our policies. And that the images that you're showing right now, it's not just one. This is happening on a frequent basis. And then you've got judges in New York who are simply letting these people go. You've got the DA in New York who isn't pressing charges, who, again, is not allowing the police officers to do their job, which is to protect the American people. And when they put their badge on in the morning, that's exactly what they want to do, and they're being prevented from doing it. So we're getting a tremendous amount of response. You said it, that this ad has received a lot of attention. You know who else it received attention from? The mayor of New York, who attacked us for putting this ad in his paper. And look, if you want to keep your police, treat them the way they need to be treated. Be respectful, but you're not. So don't be surprised when they jump ship and they start going to other departments that will do that.
And Representative Devine, we can definitely agree that each officer deserves to come home safely to their families. I will have one last question for you in the 30 seconds that I have. Yeah. Your ad mentions fallen New York City police officer Jonathan Diller, who was shot and killed during a traffic stop last month. Why do you believe New York politicians failed him?
Because they're not they are basically empowering criminals. When you don't press crime, when there's no deterrent, you are egging the bad guys on. And that's exactly what they're doing. And police officers like Jonathan Diller are having to bear the brunt of that, and him to the fullest extreme. And I feel my heart breaks for his family and for the other officers that know him and worked with him. This is a daily basis. This is what life is like as a New York police officer, and they have a choice. They don't have to stay. We'd love to have them in Texas.
Congresswoman Beth Van Duyne, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.